Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're the short sale advisors and real estate consultants. And on this channel, we talk about everything that there is about short sales. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, the process, everything in between. And in today's video, we're actually going to be telling you guys, we're going to be talking about, are you at risk of foreclosure? How do you really know if you're at risk of a foreclosure? So one really telltale sign that you're in foreclosure is that you've gone to your mailbox and you've gotten a letter from either an attorney and or one of your banks, and they said, hey, you're in default. Here's the sale date, and we're going to be foreclosing on your property. So that's number one. Like, that's at the very end of the day. Like, you really know that you're going into foreclosure and somebody's going to be knocking on your door. Probably an agent like myself, because that too lists, the bank hires us as real estate professionals to go out and to talk to you guys about if you're still living in your property, cash for keys, hey, what's your situation? Just wanted to let you know, the bank has hired me to go ahead and market the property, sell and market the property. And they're going to give you X amount of days to get out. So originally, like if I came knocking on your door today, that you got that foreclosure notice and your house indeed went to foreclosure, that you didn't take any action, that you just so mentally checked out, or you just didn't want to deal with the short sale and the paperwork or anything else because you just physically can't because you were sick or whatever happens to be the reason. An agent like myself would be knocking on your door and offering you cash for keys. And what that means is that I'm going to say, hey, Mr. Seller, the bank hired me and, they want you out of your property in 30 days and they're going to give you X amount of money. And then you say, no, I can't be out that soon, in 30 days or 2 weeks or whatever that number is. So the longer you stay, the less money the bank's going to give you because they don't like holding property. That's not their job. That's not what they were designed for. They don't want to own your home or anybody else's home. They want to get it off their plate as fast as possible. So that would be the process. So if you know that you're in foreclosure, the worst case scenario is you got somebody knocking on your door and you didn't open your mail and you were just oblivious to everything that was transpiring, even though you kind of maybe had an idea, like at some point, sometime, they're going to come knocking on my door, because we've had the forbearance and there's been people that haven't made their payments in 2 years, or longer. So by the time that everything's starting to get processed, they're starting back in March of 2020. So if you've been behind on your payments, if you did a deferment or a forbearance and you didn't fill out paperwork, give me a call. You might be getting a letter or two if you didn't complete everything properly. So are you at risk of foreclosure? That would be the biggest one. Also, if you're getting tons of phone calls because at some point after your property gets a foreclosure date and it goes to one of these attorneys, it's public knowledge. I've got tons of lists here, people that are defaulted on their property and the mortgage, and there's actually a sale date there. We spoke with a gentleman just about a week or so ago. His name was on the list. We were able to get in touch with him, and unfortunately, he just was at the end of his ropes, and basically he only had 24 hours. So he just wanted to just go with the foreclosure and wait for somebody to knock on the door to give him some money. So anyway, everybody's situation is different. But that's, if you're just getting a lot of phone calls from people, there's a sale date, and don't think just because there's a sale date on your property that we can't stop the foreclosure. We've got options. You've got options to stop that foreclosure and give you enough time. Today's market right now, April 2022, you might be able to still get out of your house and do a regular sale, but we have to do some math. We got to figure out what your balance is and how deficient you are in regards to your back pay and all of the reinstatement fees that go along with that. So we kind of do some numbers there, number crunching, and we see if we can actually get you out of the house without doing a short sale. That would be the best outcome for you. even if you haven't paid your mortgage, because at the end of the day, if we can get you out of it, we can get you out of it. And the other, let's see, what else did I have here? Oh, you might even have people knocking on your door. Yeah, knocking on your door saying, hey, I can buy your house. So beware, don't be giving anybody any money in regards to if they're wanting to buy your house. Make sure that it's somebody that's reputable, that you're able to get some information from them. If they're wanting to pay you in cash, make sure that you're talking with somebody else that knows how to deal with the contracts, because they might not. They might just be an investor. They might have their little internet sheet, and before you know it, you're just in a bad situation. That I'm just going to leave it at that, because there's stories behind that that we're just not going to go into, because today we're just talking about, do you know if you're at risk for a foreclosure? So those were just a few of the things that came to my mind. And remember, if you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button, because it helps me with my algorithms, able to get my videos out to more people that maybe you didn't need this information, somebody else might. So that helps me with my algorithms. YouTube will suggest my video to other people. Hit that subscribe button if you want to know more about the short sale process, some of my other videos. You can check them out on my site, and click the notification bell, because I'm putting about 2 videos out a week. And as the short sales start coming in, a little bit heavier, we're going to be giving you some live updates. But right now, I just want to get you guys the most important information. Is we're building a foundation here on this channel. So if you start with some of my older videos, we're just like seller expectations. Like, what are the expectations for you when you're working with us as a seller? So all these good things to find out about, to get some information into your hands. And until the next video, guys, we'll see you later.